Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
It is a riddle that is yet to really be unfurled. Okay, so anyway, the Karma will be locked in here for Call Me.
Call Me also absorbing his ball.
Yeah, they all just dive on top of him. He's in the bouncy castle, and there goes first blood. And it's over to Jiwoo. You mentioned things potentially being over in the bottom.
No contest already going to come through here. They're already pinging towards the top half of the map.
Yep, that's where Sylvie is. Supreme power of this guy's lack of fear.
What an iconic top laner's Envy.
Call Me just threw that thing to Narnia, and now Envy could be in trouble. There's the flash forward from Jiwoo. He wants this one. There's the Q, and Call Me just steals it away.
Call Me a little bit optimistic.
And
but
this is with Void Mites as well, so 6 grubs. Just doing their very best to avoid all of this poke, and they are able to do so. The orb not really hitting the targets. And there's a Mega Cone to get the Crocodile in towards the backline. Members not quite working out here, as there is the Shockwave onto 2. Envy locks down the first kill, as now Jiwoo up in the air and unable to pull back the feathers. It's a disaster as the double kill comes in for Envy, and Bro have come alive.
And this is what we were talking about. You cannot underestimate the power of a skirmishing composition like this going into the third Drake fight. Nongshim, unfortunately, Call Me goes down immediately and...
Oh, never you mind. Okay, there is the Magnet Storm as Karis and Polo are going to get pulled back. Karis is likely to be dead here, but Polo, he's allowed to go back and report to his masters what happened. You know, sort of like that messenger that gets sent back after the battle. That's what it sort of looked like there.
I bring tidings, my lord. Bro composition struggles is if you don't have control of the river, if you don't control that's oh so important Banana Brush, you can't start off the fight with the engage the way that Nongshim has. You need to find a pick. Finding a pick when you don't have any control is really hard. It's the TP.
Yeah, Dundun.
They don't know.
The Dominus has already been popped as now Karis is going to get dove upon. It's a decent shockwave defensively, but he's still just going to get lapped up by the Crocodile. Massive engage as well off to the side. And now Nongshim, they're demonstrating to Bro what they're capable of in these team fights, and they'll look for a Baron immediately afterwards.
In the battle of the power of friendship, Nongshim find the first big blow as that Dragon Take didn't mean that
here by Gideon, needing to flash to get back towards the rest of his teammates. Is now Morgan on a flank angle, wanting to find an opportunity early. Featherstorm here from Jiwoo. As Peter, what can you actually do to try and help this one? As Sylvie, so many sticks in him as now Envy just trying to catch up. What was Call Me doing there? Well, he is just going to die, unfortunately. And find themselves a skirmish if Morgan can get a flank angle, go all out onto a key target. Things so held back as Dundun. He's just out of here.
Do you have Kalista and Rakan, or Rel and Rakan?
Taking a fair bit of damage. He's going to get snared up. Heartbreaker does come down, but the Q is at the ready. Now the Viego going to be far more difficult to get these resets as Morgan going to get attacked by Dundun here, who has so much health, but it's Sylvie that's taken down first. The hostile takeover rains down, and Dundun's health bar is just melting. Look at how glorious he is when he goes golden, and then he's immediately dead afterwards. Low. This Baron could be a difficulty.
Pommy gets TP back in.
Karis.
It's never Brover, Atlas!
It ain't Brover. We are both breathing. We are all breathing as Call Me comes on in. Palu getting taken down so low. Karis in trouble. He gets bailed out, and it is going to work here as Jiwoo picks up a double. Okay, Gideon and Envy against the world, and Jiwoo has a full health bar. That is going to be ended, though, because Envy takes it down. And now Call Me, he's going to have to run away. I don't know, what's another Q that we're just completely baffled by. And Envy doesn't want to do the Baron. No, 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 no.
Please, we need to find something different for the next game. As Jiwoo does a lot of heavy lifting here, finds both Karis. Yeah, absolutely pivotal. Then
goes
tries
on
to
everyone. It's glorious. Okay, Nongshim, they are going to lose their top inner turret. As we mentioned before, they are able to take that Chemtech Soul. Morgan wanders into this brush, doesn't get to see.
Oh, they're looking for a TP angle.
Yeah, as Karis going to get crashed into here. This is a little bit of danger. Gets the shockwave out, but that has a pretty low cooldown. There's the quickness, there's Grand Entrance, and a Q going to land on the stationary target. And Karis, unfortunately, just punished for some...
taking down the one Orianna without flash.
Well, it is still a 3.8 And Nongshim are going to be able to take an inhibitor turret off the back of this as well. And so stop the backs is going to be the game plan here for Nongshim, as they will leave this inhibitor alive. That's what they want. As Colmy's going to have to flash to get out of the way of Polu. Nice handshake going to come on through there as he gets a huge shield. But it isn't going to be enough as Gideon going to... And with this inner going down as well, Bro will actually have a relatively significant gold advantage. Doesn't have a GA. Like, all of these items that he has are really good at doing damage, but not a lot of them at protecting him, as he's going to get queued, and the Shockwave is going to have to be Featherstorm. So Jiwoo now able to get some autos into Morgan, but that's Morgan. That's not the priority target, as there's a Fate's Call right on top of Sylvie, who's the one that can also take damage, and now Colmy's in trouble. He breaks the arm guard, as Envy going to get engaged on. Peter fights 4 with the quickness, and now Sylvie with the Magnus Storm. It is a catastrophe in the middle of this team fight, but Jiwoo is still alive, and so is Envy. So it's a 1-for-1 or a 1-for-2.
Might have been Morgan getting, I think, 3 or 4-man queue off there in the midst of it, which keeps him alive for so much longer. And the reset from Gideon there. The Karma shielding actually coming up huge there as he possessed, and now Exodia here for Brion. Nongshim, Brion just yeet Polo in there.
Yeah, make sure that you keep these minions all alive. That is what they need to do.
That's it!
As there it is, they do yeet Polo in there, but it is just going to be to try and lock down Sylvie. He's going to get shielded though, as the hostile takeover comes in, but it doesn't get too much done. The Renekton is still in the base. I repeat, he is still in the base, and now... Oh, Jiwoo's going to have to Featherstorm as Polo. Oh, he gets hit back, and the GA is going to get procced, as now Peter is dashing around the fight. They still have 2 Nexus turrets up and available. The Renekton is back in here, but it's Envy that's starting to pop off. Gideon going to get feathers ripped through him, and there is the wrath of the dragon. Dundun trying to get health back, trying to use this Sundered Sky, but he pops like a balloon. And Bro, after 47 grueling minutes, they managed to take down Nongshim.